greater than me, who will baptize with fire. I am just a voice in the wilderness, preparing the way for the...
A time came in the life of John the Baptist as powerful as he was. In fact, Jesus described him as the most powerful prophet that was ever born. The basis for which he gave that wasn't particularly spelled out, but I think we can deduce or infer from scriptures the reason why John the Baptist was regarded as the most or special prophet, simply because he ended the prophetic era of the Old Testament prophets. Not only did he end it, he also was used by God to institute the new covenant, or to usher in the new covenant. John the Baptist, as powerful, as important his ministry was, as impactful and effective his ministry was, a time came in his life that he was full of unbelief. Are you getting what I'm saying? To the point that he had to send people to Jesus, his disciples to Jesus. Are you the Messiah that we are expecting? Or the one, or we are still waiting for another one to come? Because of his expectation of the Messiah, he didn't receive it. What was his expectation at that time? He was in prison for standing for the truth, for daring to operate in the spirit of Elijah. Him and the spirit of Elijah were imprisoned. Praise God. And he expected that the Messiah will come and at least do some wonders, break the prison doors open and bring him out. After all, he has done the Messiah a favor. He pointed people to the Messiah. Behold the Lamb of God that takes away the sins of the world. I did him a favor. I advertised his ministry. I showed him to the world. I told the world that this is the person you are to believe in. How come he's not, how come he's not favoring me now? He said, he didn't ask himself, are you sure that this is the Messiah that God told me about? The one that he told me that when you are baptizing, the one that the Spirit of God descends on and rests on him, that is the Messiah. Are you sure that's the person God told me about? In his unbelief, he sent emissaries to Jesus and asked him this question. And Jesus began to respond to the people he was teaching. What went he out to see? He began to describe John the Baptist. When you went out to see John the Baptist, what did you see? Did you see someone who was easily tossed to and fro like the plant that is tossed to and fro with the wind? He said, not John the Baptist. He said, what did you go out to see? Did you see someone who was born in the palace and he wore, the garment of a prince? No, that's not John the Baptist. He said, what did you go out to see? He said, someone who was in the bush. He said, of all the prophets, this one is the greatest. But even that great prophet began to die. Listen, no matter how anointed and powerful you are, a time comes that you need to also be encouraged. Did you hear what I said? A time comes when it looks as if you are dragging. A time comes when it looks as if all the promises that God has given me will to pass. Praise God. That's the reason why God, the master planner, that's the reason why he designed that from time to time, prophetic words, prophetic utterances, particularly the gift of prophecy, will be in operation in his church. Because one of the reasons for which he gave that gift was to exalt.